transition this week?
Yeah, it moved pretty quickly. I think I might have mentioned to you all, one of my first calls was to Penn State when we got here, and then West Virginia, and we wanted to work on both of those to some degree. But so I've been here maybe almost 3 months, and I'd say within the first few weeks we started conversations.
What planted that seed? Was it just what you heard from fans? Were you already kind of aware that these rivalries exist?
Yeah, that's a national rivalry, so certainly aware of it, and even more so every single day after I accepted the job. So it resonated very quickly, and for us, if we're going to build a strong football program that's sustained over time, rivalries are part of that. It gives the fans something to look forward to. It's obviously our student athletes. It's part of building a program is having those rivalries. So it's important.
You have 4 games scheduled with them for now. What's the long-term goal? Would you like this to be an annual thing?
Yes, between Penn State and West Virginia, we would love to have ultimately at least 1 game a year against a rival. That's sort of the now long term, and we're so far out right now, right? That who knows what the landscape looks like 10, 15 years down the road. So I think we've grabbed enough real estate in the schedule area for now, and we'll revisit that as we move on. But absolutely, the intent is to. And the goal really is to have that on our schedule, have a Penn State, a West Virginia on our schedule every year.
But you want to play Penn State or West Virginia every year, but not necessarily
that's really how it's shaping up. That's really how it's shaping up, and I think it relates to balance when you think about the crossover games that we will play, the Notre Dame factor, where we sit. I think that's a good balance, is playing one or the other every year.
Is that just the hard reality of scheduling now?
It is.
You just can't squeeze more.
It is, and when you think about some of the Big Ten, for instance, going to 9-game schedule, the windows of opportunity are more limited, and so you really have to look even further out to try to get those put in place.
How important is it to get 4 games in consecutive years as opposed to 17, 19, 21, 24 or something?
I think it creates momentum. It adds to the excitement, and the consistency of that helps with your other scheduling. So I think it's an important piece.
So does this 2022 to 25 West Virginia series mean we won't see Penn State during that time frame?
No, we won't see Penn State. We're continuing conversations with them beyond that, but we won't see them during that period.
What about before, in the little window between?
There's not opportunity.
So after this 4-game set with Penn State, 2026 would be the earliest to get that?
That would be maybe a bit earlier, but likely it's going to be mid-20s. Yeah.
Why not, Scott?
Just
won't we see them in that window? Penn State. Why won't we see them in that window?
They're not available.
Because they don't want to be, or?
No, they suggest that given their commitments, you're gonna have to talk to Sandy about that, but they aren't available. So.
Was there any effort to get this game over the sort of traditional Thanksgiving time slot, or was that sort of a non-starter?
Yeah, we like where we're putting it. There's a little bit of conversation about that, but we kind of like where it is right now.
Did you express interest to Penn State that you wanted to play in that time frame, and they said
what time frame is that, Joe?
That you're playing West Virginia? The early 2020s?
Yeah, again, I'll go back to the beginning here, which is our priority was to try to lock in Penn State as much as we could, as often as we could. And then the second priority was West Virginia. That's how it's lined up.
But did you tell Penn State you wanted to play them also in the early 2020s, and they said no, we have commitments?
Yeah, we had that conversation.
So you were perfectly willing then to play West Virginia and Penn State in the same seasons?
No, again, priority was Penn State.
Okay, and then after they said
That's right.
we're not available, you went to West Virginia.
Exactly.
Okay.